As I already mentioned before, you could have your free community in a Facebook group, right? Or you could have it on Skool. I would actually have both, to be honest. I already have Facebook group, but I have a Skool as well, and I am very much focused that Skool is my primary thing that through which I run everything. But I still use a Facebook group because I can be inviting my Facebook friends somehow to join my Facebook group as well. There is that kind of invite button where you can be inviting your Facebook friends to your free Facebook group. So that's a mini benefit of that, right? But I'm moving everyone from my Facebook group then into the Skool community, because I tell them that we are hanging out, we are more engaged here, it's more private for us, right? So I just told you that because you need to know that. That's just a side note, right? Look, these methods that I'm gonna share with you right now work for both, right? If your free community is on Facebook or if it's on Skool, it's gonna be very similar, right? But I still, like I said, suggest you that you do it on Skool just because of those reasons that I mentioned before, right? Now, there are a few ways of how you're gonna grow your free community. The first one is that you're gonna be creating content on social media. For example, you have your Facebook profile, you have an Instagram channel, you have a YouTube channel, and you have LinkedIn or wherever you are building your audience. You're gonna simply say in call to actions of, for example, your YouTube videos, or you can just create this kind of two-step posts for Facebook or Instagram stories or reels, right? You can sound like this. Hey guys, I have this private free Skool community that I just opened. It's on Skool. Comment invite and I'll get you in for free. We hang out there and we work together on achieving that outcome of yours. You're gonna say that, right? And comment invite and I'm gonna send you an invitation, right? This works for both, for building a Facebook group or even building a Skool, right? So that's how you're gonna create content out there. I have a complete separate module on how to create content pieces. You're gonna study that later. Right now I'm just teaching you these methods because I'm gonna be always pulling you back to these methods when we're gonna be creating content, right? That's one way, right? Posting content and getting people to comment or click the link and immediately join your Skool community. Now, another strategy to get people into a free community is that we offer to people some kind of a lead magnet, a video or PDF, right? On social media. We sound like, hey, I have this video or I have this PDF or I have this guide, for example, on Instagram Reels, right? I created this guide, comment video or comment guide down below, and I will send you that material, right? And you can deliver to them this material now in two ways. You can either send them to the landing page that looks like this, and they will need to opt in first to receive access to the video, and after they will access the video through this page, and here they can now watch my video, but down below I also get them to join our community, and then they can click here and then they land in my free community. So that's one way to deliver to them that lead magnet then, right? And the other way would be, if you don't have this kind of landing page in place, you could simply say to them that the video is in your free Facebook group or your free Skool community and that they need to join to come in, right? You would DM them and give them the link to your community, they would come in and the video would be then there, right? And when they come in, they also give you their email, right? So that's another way, giving away a lead magnet video or PDF, right? There are a few ways to go about all of this. You will slowly start building these systems for yourself. Now, I find another method very nicely working for me, where I put in my bio links on my Instagram, my YouTube, my LinkedIn, my Facebook, right? I gave people a link where they can join my free Skool community. So people discover my YouTube channel, they go across my Instagram profile because they watched some reels or they discovered me or they're following me, right? And I am inviting them to click my bio link, right? And if they click my bio link, here I have actually a custom kind of bio link. It's not direct Skool link because I'm using I created a mini sub landing page right on my website that is a little sum of description and they can kind of join in, right? But I could just give them a link of my Skool community straight away. So that's why you don't see here skool.com, but it's my website.com, right? So, but anyway, you can just put your Facebook group or Skool community link in the bio and people will click on your bio, right? You're gonna be posting content and telling people, hey, if you want to be part of my community, find the link in the bio and get over it, right? Get over there. So that's another way. You should be sending people from your bio into your free community. This is also called Facebook, for example, profile funnel or Instagram profile funnel, right? Because on Facebook, for example, you can go hang out in other groups, right? And I might just show you this quickly. For example, if I hang out on Facebook in other groups, people see and check my profile, and there is this link to go to my free community first of all, and down below here I have pinned a post where talks about my free community, right? And people need to comment invite to get an invite to come in, for example, right? So that's the profile funnel. That's all related to this bio link, right? Because and so on. So I just covered this as well, going into other Facebook groups, making connections. You can go into other groups, post content, make connections, make friends, and people will come through your profile then into your free community on their own, or you can chat with them and invite them manually or so on. That's a manual networking strategy. I teach this in my other bonus mini course, right? You can find it here on Skool. Another strategy to get people into your free community is creating YouTube videos and using keywords in those videos that people search on YouTube and on Google, right? I know how to do a research of keywords that people are looking for. I can spend 10-15 minutes right now and I could research your niche, right? I am just about to create a video tutorial on that. It's gonna be created soon. So if you want this strategy to work for you, find the video tutorial if it's already here in the course library, right? But what I do is I research the keywords and I record videos on those keywords. I teach the stuff, right? And I insert them in the description of my YouTube video and in the title, right? And when people search for those, my videos appear in front of them on YouTube, and then they watch my videos, and at the end of the video, I give them a call to action, or even in between. I am also having this free Skool community where we hang out and we learn how to do this and that. Click the link down below, come over. So YouTube is now sending me passive traffic into my Skool community. Okay, there are another two methods here that I have noted down. For example, running your own podcast, and you can kind of leverage other people's audiences if you are running your own podcast or if you're going on other podcasts, and that's where you could talk about your free community, and you could link it down below under your episodes, right? In the description as well, or you could promote it on those podcasts, and that would drive traffic over to you. Or even if people would just follow you out of other podcasts, right? They're gonna later see your content and they will come into your free community, and you're gonna build an email list and all these kind of things. The last thing that I wanted to maybe mention here is that you could do partnerships and collaborations with other coaches who have similar audience as you have, right? So you could create a workshop, webinar that you guys could do together, or you could post in their Facebook groups or so, right? You could partner up with someone who's already has the audience same as you, right? And you could leverage those audiences, and when they register for your workshop, they also need to join your free community, right? Or so, right? There is a whole strategy to go about it. I have started doing this right now myself. I partnered up with someone who's got bigger audience as well, right? And we're gonna be running workshops together and all these kind of things, right? So that's an advanced strategy. I'll be teaching that probably in the workshop module that I'm gonna work on creating soon. Now you understand why you should have a free community, because it's gonna be easier for you want to move people one step closer to you first and then into the paid membership, right? So we move them from social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, right, into a free community first, to the email list as well, and now we're gonna move them further into the paid membership, right? And I'm gonna talk with you about this right now, the few techniques of how all of this works. There exist these mini techniques through which we're gonna be moving people into the paid membership first, and I want you to follow along and implement these techniques maybe right now while you're watching the videos one by one in your Skool or community or Facebook community, whatever, right, free community, so we can be moving people over, right? Let me tell you the first technique that I use, right? My Skool, free Skool, messages, auto DMs people who came in, and it creates a chat conversation and connection with that person. For example, right, I'll show you how this works. Here in settings, you remember, we created there is a plugin, and we have here auto DM new members, right? Here you can set up a message that people will receive automatically from you randomly, right, in the first 5 minutes after they join, and you can tell them which step they should take first. Go watch that video or go complete those few tasks that what I do to people here. And I even ask them now, hey, tell me what's your main question about building a membership for yourself, right? You should ask them, tell me what's your main goal with losing weight or anything like that, right? And people will now reply, and that's gonna create that kind of a conversation with you and them, right? And if they open up a lot, you can guide them through a DM chat into them becoming a paid member. You're gonna learn how to chat with people in DMs authentically to get them become your member later on in the course, right? But that's one way. If they say on question 3, right, that I showed you before, right, would you also like to get more info about our private weekly groups support calls, right? If they said yes, tell me more about it, right? Now you have a permission to reach out to them and tell them more about your membership, and you can send them the link to your membership about page, right, where they can learn more, or you can tell them more about it in DMs, or they can watch that video on your about page. And that person now can also be turned into a paid member, so they can start attending those weekly group calls, support calls with you, right? And they're gonna need to pay a membership fee to be part of those. Now, another mini strategy that I use is when people are going through my course, I throw in there after each and every module a short video where I ask them if they have more questions, and if they need more help, they can become my member, paid member, right? And they can click and they can become my paid member. And I even tell them, hey, message me if you have questions about you being part of my membership, or if you have any other questions about completing this course, right? So that technique also drives people coming into my paid membership, right? Another way is that you can pin a comment, right, where you can create a content piece and you can say, hey, this is how my paid membership also looks like. You can get more support, you can talk about that, and you can pin it on top of your free community, right? And people would see it often. So that's another way. You can also put in a bio link of the Skool community, or even of your free Facebook community, a link that gets them into your paid membership. For example, let's go to the Skool community, that's a free one. Look, here is this bio link, get guidance and help. If they click this, right, you can directly send them to the membership about page. But what I did was I got them to watch this video, and then they need to click here. This video is in the classroom, right? You see that get guidance and help, those videos that I talked about before, right? And then they can click on the link that takes them to the membership order page, right? If that makes sense. So that's another technique, right? These kind of small things that people can explore around and move them forward, right? Now, another way, right? People come into your free community, they give you their email. You can automate that your email, right, is sent, of course, to the email marketing software through automation, for example, in my case, to Systemi app, and I can fire to them a campaign, an email sequence that's sent out to them now through the next 5, 6, 7, or 12 days or so. And that sequence is kind of guiding them through the first steps of the course, and it's linking them back to my course modules, right, in my course. And also, here and there is a call to action. If they need more support, they can get upgraded into my paid community program. Does that make sense, right? So you can create an automated email sequence that's gonna push people up further into your paid community, right? So that's another very cool technique. And if people are gonna attend your workshop, because later on I'm gonna mention to you that you can run workshops, right? You can also automate that. That after someone attended your workshop, if they didn't become your member yet, there could be an automated email sequence that gets them now to become your paid member, right? So I just wrote out these mini techniques now so we can lean on them and we can get back to them and we can implement them, right? Now, besides of these mini techniques, there is a few other ways to get people up into your paid membership out of your free community, right? Promotional content, conversations with people, and running workshops. Now, you're gonna be creating content on your social media and in your free community and sending emails out, and you can be sending to people an order page link out to them, right? For example, hey, this is how you can get more help, more support, you can become part of my membership, this is how you can start right now, this is what you will get, here is the link, right? And you promote it that way, and some of them will click the link and they're gonna get started with your membership, right? Now, you could also be creating a promotional content that says like, hey, do you want to learn more about the method of mine? You can register for a live workshop, right? So from content, right, we can send them directly to that order page link, the thing that I told you before, or we can send them somewhere else. We can send them first to register for a workshop, and out of that workshop, right, they can then become your paid member, right? We're gonna talk about this here down below, right? But that's another way to move people with content somewhere so they can become a member then, right? Because maybe they are not ready yet to become your paid member, but if they attend a free workshop, then they will be ready, right? Now, we can create also content on social media and in the free community and via emails that gets people to either comment or message you or reply to your emails. And all of this drives chat conversations, right? Which we're gonna talk about here. And that's what you should say to do that, right? Hey, this is what my membership is all about, and this is how it can help you. If you want to be my beta test founding member, or if you want to know more about it, whatever the topic is, right? You can comment yes or comment interested down below, or message me this word, right? And I'm gonna tell you more about it, right? So I teach a content client attraction method through which we create content in all of these places, and this content moves people. And these topics that I have brought up to you right now, right? You need to know how to create content pieces through these topics, right? I have a completely separate module teaching you a content client attraction method, teaching you how to create content that moves people. And I'm gonna guide you through you mastering all of these techniques. Now, if you create content, a lot of your content is gonna get people to comment or message you, and this is gonna drive conversations, right? And those conversations, chat conversations, some of them lead to book calls, or some of them lead to also registered for a workshop, or some of them via DM chats, right? You can get people send out that order page link and you can close them via just DMs. They're gonna become your paid member, right? I need you to start learning how to chat with people and how to use this method of being able to chat with people, and through this method drive more kind of sales as well, or more booked calls, or more people registered for workshop, right? And maybe how you can authentically talk to people that they could just enroll into your membership via DMs. This happens to me all the time. I talked to someone, they expressed interest, they said yes, and I'm like, hey, my membership is this much money per month, this is what you get, do you want a link to it, check more, watch this video, or just subscribe, right, through the link that I'm gonna give you. Now, why I'm saying this to you, because I'm teaching you also in a separate module, advanced module, how to master manual conversations and manual enrollments. This technique is also going to teach you how to build a lead management follow-up list of interested people. Because listen, you might be starting out right now and people might not just be rushing toward you to start working with you, right? But often when people engage with my stuff, I put them onto the follow-up list. In this separate module, I give you an Excel document into which you can write people who ever raised hands that they are interested. You can write those people down and you can keep following up and keep talking to them, right? You have some kind of control over the people that you are talking to and that you want to make sure that they actually do enroll, because they would want to enroll, right? They would value being part of your membership program, right? Onto that list, you can also write people down who you think that would need to know more about your membership, who you think that would value being part of your membership, right? So I teach you this technique completely in a separate module. I just am giving you heads up right now of how all of this works, right? And you see these chats and this list, right, with people who you're gonna chat with. You're gonna be able to even book calls with people, and on those calls, that's what I'm doing all the time, go on quick calls. And on those calls, I simply want to help people understand that, right? I want to make sure that they know what's next for them, and if they do have the ability to continue working with me, because I tell them, hey, if you spend more time with me as part of my membership or one-on-one with me, you're gonna be able to go through this much faster, and I'm gonna guide you through this, right? I enroll people via calls into my membership as well, or with some of them, you or me, we can agree with our potential members or clients that they become our $2,000 one-on-one client if they want to work with me for 3 months one-on-one, right? And as part of my group, right? So all of that can happen if you know how to create content, if you know how to chat with people and guide them toward the end goal, right? Of they signing up with you, right? Because you see all of these mini techniques that I also talked about before, they generate comments, conversations, people requesting things from you, and chatting with people is quite a good thing if you know how to do it to get people subscribed then into your membership, right? Now, the last thing that I have mentioned here is that, and I'm still working on this bonus module, so there is no link probably yet to it here. It's gonna be soon, right? You can run a workshop. And again, through your content, you're gonna fill that workshop, and through chats, you're gonna make sure that people got Zoom links to your workshop, right? And on these workshops, monthly lives or weekly workshops, you're gonna be able to teach people your method, your stuff, and at the end, you can give them a special mini offer that if they start right now live on this workshop call with you, you're gonna give them some kind of special bonus or whatever, and they can, with that you can enroll 5-10 people at the same time from your workshop into your membership, right? It's just like a group enrollment strategy. You can enroll many at the same time rather than just maybe one at a time, right? Or so, right? So with that said, I have just introduced you to a few techniques through which you can get people over into your paid membership out of your free community, out of your social media. social media, and you're gonna need to know these techniques and practice them. If you're enjoying this course here on my YouTube channel, and if you would like to be part of my or our private free community, you can find the link down below, and you can join to my Skool community, where you can keep going through this course and you can be part of the community who is going through this course, and you can ask me questions in there and we can hang out. And another thing, if you ever want to use a Skool app to build your own community membership through it, I have an affiliate link through which you can use, and I can be paid from you using Skool. And if you're gonna ever use my affiliate link, I'm gonna coach you for free. We will make sure that when you are creating an account to start your Skool community, you will want to make sure that you can see my face up here. Don't start your Skool community without having any kind of referral that you are going through in here. You would want to see me, and if you're gonna subscribe through me in here, you can be part of my special support group of people who I guide through this experience, because I really want to help you. If you go into the Skool through me, I will want to make sure that you succeed so you can stay on Skool, you can get your membership to 10, 15, 20, 30 people, and you are making all of this money back. So find the affiliate link down below and I will see if you used it. And also, when you get into my free community and if you used my affiliate link, make sure that you DM me so we can make that connection and I can start meeting with you as my affiliate partner as well, and so on.